growing up in Molokai, the first sport that I played was baseball. I was one of two girls on the team, MOLOKA'I Rangers. I also played basketball, and I swam a little bit. But I come from a very athletic family. You know, my father being, you know, he was a basketball player, track runner, and tennis player. So and my mom too, volleyball, softball. So it's kind of, you know, sort of mandatory. And I got into golf maybe within the past 10 years. My handicap is a 16. You know, I haven't been golfing in a while, but you know, I see golf as a great you know, disciplinary sport. You know, if you can really get to know someone when you take them on the golf course. So I've kind of been through that first phase when I get really frustrated, and you know, I'm decent, but you know, it's a good sport to really focus, and you can take your time. That's the really good thing, you know, versus like, you know, basketball, baseball, and whatnot, football. Golf, you can actually, you know, take your time in your choice making, what kind of club, or you know, distance, loft. I mean, all of it. So that's a good thing about golf. As far as, you know, influential athletes, would have to be, you know, Tiger Woods in the game of golf, just because he has really changed the outlook of golf and has inspired so many people, including athletes and non-athletes. You know, I mean, it's amazing what he has done to the sport and to the world of athletics. So Tiger Woods is probably my most influential athlete of all time. Athletes can be influential people. They can, you know, they can change the world. They can you know, do good things, and that's the same thing for musicians. You know, what we do in most cases, we heal people. You know, we touch folks with songs that maybe remind them of their grandparents or their parents or a loved one. I think there are a lot of similarities in golf. I mean, in sports and music. It all depends on how you look at it. Because I come from a big family on Molokai, you know, it's kind of like your kuleana to make sure that you live up to your name, you know, your family's name, your family's legacy. You know, being that we grew up on Molokai, everybody knows everybody. Every time I go home, you know, I don't wear makeup. I just dress with t-shirt, shorts, slippers. You know, I'm that Tita or Raya, you know, that my friends would call me, you know, growing up. So yeah, I'm still that same girl. You know, there was a time though, early on in my career, I had to, you know, kind of, you know, present myself a certain way. I had to look a certain way, and then I realized that that's not really true to myself. So I kind of had to, you know, really experience a couple years of really self-discovery and getting to know who I am truthfully inside. So, and it's always nice to be reminded and go back home and see all the aunties and uncles and your cousins, and you know, you're grounded, and you come back a better person. Well, I've been attending UH Manoa, so I'm a huge Warriors fan. For the past couple of years, you know, I started my career at a young age, and I didn't get to really commit to going to school. And I think it's, you know, it's good timing because I've learned a lot in the industry where it would prepare me to go to college versus, you know, coming out of high school where I wasn't really, you know, focusing on academics. But I'm a music major, and I'm eager to learn more about theory and composition so that I can, you know, inspire others to perhaps, you know, learn more of the technical side of music, because it will do wonders to your current gift. So I'm just riding the wave right now, and I know that I'll just grow even more, and who knows, maybe there'll be a project in the works soon. I've been very fortunate to have been around amazing peers. Unfortunately, most of them have gone, to the next realm. But I'm very grateful that folks had hope in me, and to see me as someone that could inspire a lot of young ones. And it's hard too, because the style of music that I sing is rare, and it's not like you're gonna be in a room and inspire all 20, 50 people. But as long as you inspire one person, that does it. And I always take that with me. But throughout the years, I've gained a lot of experience. I've learned a lot of lessons. I've grown up, and I'm just so grateful, to be in this place at this time, and hopefully I can, mentor the next generation, and making sure that they, go through their given paths smoothly as possible, or, know the difference between, making certain choices. There are consequences, and it's okay. You grow, you learn. That's life, and it's all good. It's really all good.